we ready to start the show? Okay, no, are we ready to start the show? Energy, I wanted to welcome our first comedian. He just premiered his half-hour special at the New York Comedy Festival. Woo! Yes. Everybody, please give it up for the wonderful Jilberto Soto.
Hola. Oh, dame Thai in Spanish. For those of you that are stupid, I know. Any Latinos in here? Oh, okay. I hear about 15, which means about, 7 or 8 voted wrong this past election. That's the way, right? That's like the ratio that happened. I don't know. New York, I'm actually not going to get into it. No, let's get into it a little bit. I am a gay Mexican, so you can see how I voted. Right? Gay Mexican, because my mother's side is Mexican, but my father's side is gay. So that's how you got me. You know, Actually, I was going to go to Mexico next month, but then I was like, do you know what? Let me wait until I get this free trip that Trump promised me. The tax dollars pay for it. Why not? On the election day, somebody came up to me like, oh, you're Mexican. Can you vote? And I'm like, yeah, I did, twice. Apparently that wasn't enough. Can you believe 52% of Latino men and the way that they voted? Can you believe it? They must be gay men, because they're the only people that I know that like to get spat in their face and still make love to the man that did it. That's the way that I think about it. I can't trust any of you in here. Anyone? I'm not trusting a single. I'm giving you all side eye from now on. If I pass him here because so many Latino men voted for him too, I'm gonna give myself side eye too, just in case. I can't believe that. I just and you know, we're growing as a population, as Latinos, because we breed like mice. Like, we just get overpopulated. Which means I'm not gonna miss a single one of my cousins' gender reveal parties. And there's gonna be a lot of them the way they're going this year. There's gonna be a lot of them. And I'm gonna attend every single one of them. And when they do the gender reveal, and if they're like, it's a boy, I'm like, deport or abort. That's gonna be the energy that I'm gonna carry forward from now on. No more of that. Right? Deport or abort, that's my thing. But I know I'm gonna be good because I'm gonna marry myself a white man like my ancestors taught me for papers. Like, that's gonna be good. You know, double wrap it just in case. It's gonna be my mentality. God, so many surprises that happen, right? Like Gen Z? Like, what the hell? Who knew they were so conservative, all of you guys? What does the Z stand for? Nazis? Like, let's get over yourselves. White women were the only ones, white women with an education, 57% of them voted for, it's not a lot, girl. Like, okay, I don't know who said woo, but let's not celebrate the bare minimum. Who knew those bitches were the most liberal? I still don't trust you white ladies. I'm gonna test you guys if I see you. I'm gonna make you guys spell out hard word just to see if you're educated, like bananas or something like that. Because you never know if it's one N or two, do you know what I mean? That isn't listen to Gwen Stefani with B-A-N-A-N-A-A, or did I spell it right? I don't even know. I don't know. My mom did become a U.S. citizen about 5 years ago, which is good, cool. We'll see if that lasts. You know what I mean? She did. She became a U.S. citizen 5 years ago. And you know when you have to take that test, the citizenship test. I'm sure many of you took it. That citizenship test. She got to take it in her native tongue, right? So she would be they give you a test, it's 100 questions, and she was really studious about it. She would hand me the booklet, and she was like, Gilberto, pregunta, ask me a question. I'm like, Mom, she's like, Gilberto. And I'm like, fine. So the first question was who's the first president of the United States of America? And with her broken English, she goes, George Washington. And I was like, you got it, Mom. Good job, right? But she was like, no, pregunta, ask me another question. I'm like, Mom, she's like, Gilberto. And I'm like, fine. So the second question down was, who's the current president of the United States of America? This was 5 years ago. So she goes, Trompes. And I go, no, Mom, you're supposed to say his whole name or you get the question wrong. And she's like, they said I could miss it to 3 questions and I'm willing to miss one on him. And I go, okay, that's cool. So we'll see all these immigrants and how we do, because everyone always thinks immigrants are just Latinos or brown people, but everybody forgets about our Canadians. The Mexicans of the North, they always forget those who's Canadian in here. Bye. Right? And colored? I don't know why we're here. Everyone forgets they're also immigrants. Right? But no one ever says they're trying to take the job nobody wants. They don't get that shit. One of my coworkers, his girlfriend's Canadian, right? So I asked him, I was like, oh, have you gone back to Canada to go visit her family? And he's like, oh no, she can't go back because she's overstayed her visa. And I'm like, oh, she's illegal. And he's like, what? And I was like, oh, I can't say that because she's white and I'm Mexican, right? Because that's not the politically correct way. What's the politically correct way to say it? Undocumented, right? But she has documents. It says she's illegal. So that's a little bit about that. You guys are fun. You guys are a good crowd. I like this, you know. Because I'm not from New York, right? I'm new to New York. I moved here for comedy, and I don't want to brag, but actually I was recently named one of the top 5 Latinos to watch. Thank you. By the New York PD, so don't call them. Congratulations still, right? No, I moved here from London. I used to live in London because I'm rich, which is nice. You should try it. And I love living in London, right? But I have to explain to my mom everything, the differences between London and Yakima, where she lives. And I'm like, Mom, do they call cigarettes here? Does anybody know what they call cigarettes in London? Oh, you said it too much oomph, but yes, you did. Yeah, a fag. The first time someone offered me a cigarette, like, do you want a fag? I'm like, fuck yeah, it's that easy? I'll take 10. A bit. But I moved to New York, and when I moved to New York, I didn't realize how everything was so close to each other. Everything is so close to each other. We're literally on top of each other. Like, we can literally see into each other's apartments now. It's kind of weird. I came out of my shower today, and I was like naked, and then I noticed my neighbor across the street could look into my shower. And I'm like, finally. I've been meaning for this to happen for quite some time. You know, he's hot. Because I think we should check each other out if we can, no? Like, I think we should. Like, the other day, this, beautiful woman was, walking past me, but she had this really cute outfit on. So, she passed me, so I turned around to check her outfit. But then I noticed she turned around to check me out. And I'm like, pervert. There's a security guard that was right there. He's like, oh, don't break your neck checking her out, homie. And I'm like, oh, I'm a faggot. I don't like that. But without the metrosexuality, you just don't know who's gay anymore, right? You just never know who's gay without the metrosexuality. These guys wearing these tight pants where you can kind of see the outline a little bit. Like, it looks like it's vacuum packed to preserve the flavor. Like, it's like that type. No, but what else did I tell you guys? Oh, I got a haircut today. Do you guys like it? Thank you. I used to have platinum and blonde hair. Do you get what I mean? And oh my god, everyone was freaking out when I had platinum blonde hair. They're like, I looked great, right? Are you hitting on me? Okay. I mean, I'll try it. I don't know if I tried it once, I'll be honest, right? That's how I know I'm a good gay. Because one time I was giving a woman a blowjob. Is that how you say it? Do you know what I mean? I was in there. And she looks down and she's like, that's my belly button. And I'm like, oh, that explains the lint a little bit. Platinum blonde hair. So I had platinum blonde hair. And people were freaking out. When you have platinum blonde hair, people freak out, right? They're like, oh my god, you dyed your hair blonde? Are you in a crisis? I'm like, I'm a 30-year-old gay bottom in New York City trying to find a top. I'm always in crisis. Do you guys know what a bottom is? Yeah. It's him. For those of you that don't know, I'm joking. Are you gay? Are you gay? No. No? Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. At all? Okay, so you just kept looking at me. I'm sorry. I didn't know this. Sorry. Is this your girlfriend? Oh, okay. He's gonna fuck you so hard tonight. You know what I mean? Fucking gay my ass. What you got faggots talking about? Not me. Okay, that's cool. I'm sorry. You know, because when you call a straight man gay, they're always get offended or something like that. You know, if I was to call you gay, you would fuck me up. And actually, I would like it. So I think that would be fine. But you took it well, because you can agree beauty is beauty, right? If I saw a beautiful woman, I'm like, get the fuck away from me. But be honest, have you seen a man and be like, he has big muscles or big legs or anything? Gay? That's pretty gay. Okay, what else? Oh, I got that. Okay, what's it? Oh, I'll say. I say this. I always knew it was gay. My mom said I was one of these gay babies. Apparently, I was one of these gay babies. That when she was breastfeeding me, I'd be like, ugh, I asked for oat milk, that time. Okay, Like that's who I was, you know? I don't know. Okay, I'll leave you guys with this. I moved to New York, and I did move here, and I moved here single. And can we agree being New York single sucks?
Yeah.
Right? Oh my god. No, it really sucks. So actually, as soon as I got here, I actually downloaded an app to find other single brown men. It's called Uber, if you've heard of it. It was like 5 minutes, which is never true. You guys are such a good crowd, because sometimes, you know, I don't always get to like perform to like really like queer-friendly crowds, do you know what I mean? Because sometimes it can be really mean when I tell them I'm gay, right? When I'm like, oh, I'm gay, they're like, oh my god. I know, so I'll tell you guys later, because I got the light second time. Okay, have a great night, thank you!